part one of a multi-part series featuring Wake County, North Carolina. Back in September of 2020, Mike and Jeff, NC Tyrant Hunter, headed out to Raleigh, North Carolina to try to find someone willing to step in and hold local level government accountable. After calling and emailing these entities for months to no avail, the guys decided to find out if a face-to-face visit would be fruitful. The following video was recorded on September 14, 2020. The level of disdain shown by Officer Zidel and her supervisor's unwillingness to correct her terrible behavior seems to be par for the course for North Carolina.
Good morning.
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How can I help you today?
Just trying to find the governor's office.
Well, you're close.
Is the next building?
Next building over.
Which way?
Office of Administration. When you go out the door,
Uh-huh.
go to the sidewalk and turn to the right.
Okay.
Cross over,
Yeah.
continue. It's gonna be the building when you get to the next intersection.
Okay.
Not the one you're gonna cross over here.
Right.
The next intersection, turn right.
Okay.
It's gonna be the building on your right. It's Department of Administration.
Department of Administration.
Yep.
What's
Department of
this one?
Administration.
What's in this one?
This is the Department of Insurance.
I haven't even heard of that. What is
Well, if you got insurance, and you you got any kind of insurance, it
Yeah.
has to come through here.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir. Any kind.
I didn't know that was a state-run thing. Like,
Yeah. They have to regulate.
To make sure that they do what they're
What-
supposed to and they stay on.
oh, like insurance companies?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Is there a specific department for like state insurance for covering the state or
Yeah,
covering?
We do the state and, state things or, state buildings and everything are insured through here.
Right. Yeah. So does this act like it's its own insurance company for the state, like state buildings, or?
Pretty much, yes. We make sure that, all their buildings are insured through us.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even know this existed. Cool. All right. Thanks.
All right, have a great day.
You too.
Can I help you?
Yeah, trying to find the governor's office.
Do you have an appointment?
No, not yet.
Everything is done by appointment only.
Okay.
And it's at scheduling at nc.gov. Can guarantee that it will be today or this month because the whole thing is going on. But and also, I know you videotaping me and you need a mask on. So any government building, you have a mask on to enter the building. Do you have a mask to put on, sir?
No, I have a medical exemption.
Okay. Well, once that's done, you do make an appointment. Let them know that you have a medical condition as well. But everything is done at scheduling.nc.gov.
Okay. Is there anybody here that can help me schedule one?
No, nobody's here. So that's what I'm saying. Everything's done online.
Okay. So nobody.
So I can give you a phone number that you can probably call to see if somebody can set one up. But mostly everything is done online.
But nobody's working here today.
Everybody's working remotely from home because of this pandemic that's going on.
Okay. So how do they do appointments?
By scheduling through the internet.
No, right. I'm asking if somebody has an appointment, where do they go for the appointment?
They'll meet you. That's why I said that's why you gotta set it up for them to meet you for an appointment.
Okay, but people still are coming in for
They're
appointments.
not coming in here. I don't know where they're meeting at. They're not coming in here.
Okay. That does make more sense. There's nobody here that can help me with scheduling one?
Not at all.
All right. Are you like information, right?
Huh?
So this is like the information desk?
This is the police desk.
Oh, okay.
Police officer.
Okay. Is there like a secretary or anybody here that I can talk
I
to?
can get a phone number for it. That's the only way you can do it. If you can't set it yourself, you can do a scheduler NC or you can call somebody and they might have to walk you through it or they'll probably tell you the same thing.
Can you check to find if there's a disability coordinator that I can talk with? Try to help me
There's
out?
not one here.
Okay. Is there like an administrative position I can talk to? Maybe they would help me find that out.
No, that's what I'm telling you. That's why if I could give you a phone call, a phone number, everybody work remotely from home unless you have an appointment. So that's why I give you the phone number, you can talk to them, and they can schedule an appointment for something for you. And do you mind turning that camera off for me, please?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Do you mind turning that camera off for me?
I do mind, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna help you any further, I don't want you videotaped.
Okay, what's your name? Can you tell me your name, please?
I can give you scheduling at NC, and I can give you, because I have a right not to be videotaped.
No, not if you said you're police? Yeah, not if you're police, you don't.
I do, we have our rights too, because we're citizens, we still have rights.
Not actually when you're in official capacity, that's not true.
Here's a scheduling at NC, and I can give you the phone number.
What's that? I don't understand.
I'm not trying to be on your camera.
Okay. It's kind of weird. Can you get somebody that will work with me?
I am working with you.
Okay.
I am working with you. I can give you the phone number, and you can call them. I'll give it to you now.
Okay, what's the number?
919
Uh-huh.
814. Hold up. 919-814-2000.
814-2000. All right.
Yes, Sarge. Yeah, you can. No, he's in here by himself. There's only one person in here, but I'm asking him not to videotape it, and he's not complying. I said of me. Well, but I'm doing the same thing. I'm videotaping him as well, so I am. All right, you're fine.
Okay, you said it was 814-2000, is that right?
It is 814-2000.
Okay, and that's for the administrative office here?
A what?
It was for the administrative office here, is that right?
No, the governor's office.
The
They'd be able to help you, assist you with having a schedule an appointment with them.
The governor's office. Okay. All right. So just to recap, this is the administrative building where the governor's office normally is here in Raleigh, and you're saying that in order to get an appointment, I have to call 919-814-2000 and set up an appointment in order to even just come in and talk to somebody about anything.
Because of this pandemic that is going on, they do not schedule walk-ins.
Okay.
So the number that I gave you is number they need to reach out in order to make an appointment with a person.
Okay. All right. And you said you're police. Are you state police or Raleigh police or what?
I'm a police officer, sir.
Are you?
You ask me a question, you're here for the governor, correct?
Oh, I was, but now I'm here for you, and so.
Okay, you're not.
No,
I'm helping you as much as I can. You're here to see the governor. You say you want to set an appointment, so that's I think I gave you the call.
Yeah. Okay. But now I'm here because your behavior is bizarre, and.
It is not. I'm asking not to videotape me. Because I'm sorry, well.
Okay. So are you part of state police or city police or what?
Sir, I'm a police officer.
Yeah.
Okay, you asked for the governor. All right, I'll give you his phone number.
Right.
You schedule an NC to come up to set an appointment.
Okay.
You're not here to question me. You're here for the governor. I'm helping you as possible as much as I
Well,
can.
you don't tell me my business. I'm telling you what my business is. So.
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Okay. So are you part of the state police, or like you say you're police, but is that because I know North Carolina has some stuff where they have private police that they can hire out? Are you private police or state police, or?
I'm not at liberty to answer any of your questions, sir.
You're not at liberty to answer my questions.
No, sir.
Okay. So you're here to serve the public, right?
And I'm serving you as much as I can.
All right.
What if you need, I have, she's a state police officer.
State police. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Are you also with state police, or?
I am, yes.
Okay.
How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm just trying to clarify. Like she says that that I couldn't record her and
Well,
make
you
it.
may not be comfortable with that, but, yeah, I mean, you can record out here in the public area, as you know that.
Yeah, right. So I don't know. Are you her supervisor, or? Okay. Well, then we're just trying to address the situation where she, for some reason, thinks that you guys retain rights while working in your official capacity, and that's.
We do have rights.
Yeah, there are some, but there are some that you also, you give up. Just like if you join the military, you give up certain rights and things like that. Yeah, so that's why I just want to address that. Like the public absolutely have the established right of the freedom of the press to record our encounters with police, and she's saying that that's not the case. I just want to make sure that she knows that she's incorrect.
No, I did not say that. I wish for you not to videotape
Right.
me.
Yeah,
Okay.
She can make that
I
request.
can make that suggestion.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I also asked for her name, and she failed to identify. So would you tell me who this officer is?
It's on her name badge, I think you see it.
I can't see it. No,
can't see it.
I'm blind. Yeah.
It's Officer Zidel.
Zidel?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm Sergeant Johnson.
Sergeant Johnson. Zidel was what is Zidel?
That's close enough. I think that's pretty close.
That's not it. How do you spell your name? I don't know how to
He
spell.
told you the spelling.
What's that?
He told you the spelling.
No, I guess. Is that right?
He
Zidel?
told you the spelling. You guessed it.
Okay, that is correct. I don't know.
So
See,
what did you- yes,
I don't know why she's acting this way. Like,
Well, yeah, now you know how folks go about being videotaped and so forth. I mean, none of this is new to you. You know that.
yeah, but if she's,
We don't, and she doesn't, and there are some things that she has to conform to, but other things she doesn't necessarily have to conform to. No, she gave you her name.
she didn't give me the name.
Well, she did. I gave it to you. I made sure
You gave it to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
made sure you had it.
Right, but I don't understand this attitude towards the public. Just asking simple questions. This is why we have this tension between the public and police. Is this disdain that the police show towards the public just for answering simple questions?
I don't agree with that part, but
You don't believe that?
no. I didn't say I didn't believe it. I said I don't agree.
Okay.
With what that told me. But to each his own as to how things have gotten to where we are.
Do you think it would go a ways towards the public for public relations for your officers to be professional and identify themselves when asked by the public?
Oh, of course. That's always it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, will you correct that with this officer because
I won't correct it enough. There's no corrective measures for me to take.
No corrective
I
measures.
wasn't here at the very beginning of your conversation with her. But if she did tell you who she was.
Well, you told me who
and
she
She
was.
confirmed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a badge number?
We don't do badge numbers.
Any kind of personal ID number?
We don't do those. Mm-mm.
No? All right. So what if you have more than one of the same last name? How do you guys differentiate? Like,
First name.
okay. Okay, then get a first initial or first name?
What is your? Is it Q? I think is it Q? Let me deal with this complaint here about DOA. Alright, so I need some information from you, sir, if you're gonna take this complaint. I ain't right on that. And I know you're not wearing a mask, so any reason
Yeah.
why you're not wearing a mask?
Yeah, medical exemption.
Medical? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna keep our distance.
You got it.
All right. And what's your name, sir?
Well, I don't want to give a name.
Well, I can't file a complaint if you have a name.
You can't do complaints anonymously?
Kinda hard to do that. If you got, you know, if she didn't, if you think she's done something, it would be nice to know who you are.
Right, but you know, there's retaliation for doing complaints against police officers. That's why I don't want to do it. I want to do it anonymously. Is there a way to do that?
Well, there's always a way to do something anonymously.
Okay.
I can't do a whole lot with it if it's anonymous. But if that's what you
I mean, the simplest thing would just to be correct the officer right now, and then we move on.
There's no correction I have to do.
Okay, so that's an issue then that we have to address with
Well,
your
let me ask you
superior.
this. You want me to correct something?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wasn't here.
Right.
You're telling me what you said happened.
Yes.
And she's gonna tell me what happened. I'm not gonna correct anybody.
Okay, so I mean, you want to ask her if she's denied to tell me your name?
I'm not gonna ask her.
You don't want to ask her, so you don't want to even investigate the possibility. Because we could resolve it right now, but you're not wanting to resolve the
It doesn't
complaint.
work like that. I don't investigate anything with you standing here. If I need to have a talk with her, I'll do that without you here. Same
Okay.
thing with you. If you wanna talk to me without her being here, we can do that. But if you want to file a complaint, that's what I'm standing here waiting.
Well, I mean, I have nothing to hide. That's why I'm willing to talk with her.
Give me your name then, if you don't have anything to hide.
What's that?
You don't have anything to hide. Give me
That has
your
nothing to
name.
do with hiding. It has to do with retaliation, which is
Well,
clear
retaliation to
clear established. Like that's what.
Well, that's your opinion on that. If
Yeah.
you want to file a complaint, it helps to have a name, but go ahead. What did she do, what didn't she do?
Well, she refused to identify herself, and I mean, you came in when I was asking her who she worked for. She wouldn't even tell me who she worked for. So I mean, you did witness that, and that's when you intervened and said that you work for state police. So
But that question was answered.
by you, but not your officer. So that's the issue. Like, are you saying that she can't answer basic questions? That anytime that somebody asks basic questions, that the protocol is to call the supervisor to bail her out? If that's the case, I don't think she needs to be in this position.
Of course she can. She can answer whatever questions that are posed to her.
Okay, but she chose not to answer basic questions.
And she may have.
Right. So that's the complaint, is that she has, you know, she's
Not
showing,
identifying herself.
yeah, not identifying herself or even who she works for.
Okay.
So,
All right.
is that your guys' policy to identify yourself to the public when asked?
Of course, we identify ourselves.
Okay.
when asked.
All right. So if she's breaking policy, then what are you going to do to correct the measure?
You're saying she breaking policy.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see her break policy. I'll investigate it. You asked to file a complaint, and that's what I'm doing.
Do you want to see
I'm taking
video?
information on the complaint.
Do you want to see video of her refusing to answer?
No, if you want to submit the video as
Okay.
part of your complaint,
So-
you can do that, but you won't submit it to me.
Okay, so it sounds like you actually don't want to investigate. Like you have all the evidence available to you, but you're not going to pursue it. So this is the issue that we're having with police. No, hold on. The issue is the public are trying to get transparency and accountability with police, and you're not even willing to investigate when you have all the tools available, all the evidence available, and you're not even willing to investigate the possibility that your officer made a mistake. And that's a problem. This is why we have the climate we have in America.
Okay, so what the problem is this, you want me to talk to my officer in front of you. That's not the way I conduct business. If you want to file a complaint against her, once I have my officer where she is, then I'll talk with her. Okay? Just like I asked you for your name, you chose not to give me your name.
I can provide you the video, then you didn't refuse to even see that.
I said I don't accept the video.
Right.
We have a format that you can turn the video in.
Okay.
We can do that. All right, anything else?
So where is the state police office where I can go to, like
417 North Southbury Street.
North South? So it's on this road here, yeah?
It is.
Which go out and turn right or left?
Well, turn left and walk all the way down. 2 blocks, and it'll be on your left.
So 417 North Salisbury, on the left that way.
On the left.
All right, and it's Johnson and Zidel, Z-I-D-E-L. All right, so you don't want to come clean and admit that you refused to identify yourself, Mrs. Zidel? No? All right. All right.
You identify yourself, and I'll identify myself.
Just leave it alone.
So there you go. There's the evidence right there.
And you told me my name, Officer Zidel.
Okay.
Officer Zidel, that's exactly.
So this is the kind of disdain for the public
But
that
she's giving you her name. And if there's no other business, that you need to conduct, then you're not gonna sit here and ask her 20 questions. She's answered the
no,
question.
I mean, this is my business. This
She's
is
answered your question.
right. I'm
Now, is there
covering a
something
story.
you wanna know from the
What
governor's
is your
office?
name?
I'm covering a story. Like, this is journalistic
Is
capacity.
there something you want to know from the governor's office?
There is, but she told me the process for that, so I'm going to try to call in and make that appointment.
Okay.
Because unless you guys can get somebody here to help me make the appointment, she said that she couldn't. Is there anybody here that would help me? Like, she said they can do it online.
My understanding is those people are not here, you have to call in.
Okay.
Everybody
Alright.
working remotely from home, I explained that to him, and that's why
Right.
he was scheduling, and
Well,
NC.gov,
yeah.
as well as the phone number, 814-2000.
Right. It's hard.
That as well.
It's hard to take anything you say, as truth because you're not willing to tell me who you are or who you work for.
I said, so the best bet was to go ahead and call. I said, he said, do they have appointments, do they make appointments here? I said, I haven't seen them bring anybody here. It was scheduled a place for y'all two guys to meet in order to have that meeting,
Okay.
and that was it.
So I think she's giving you the information that you requested.
Yeah, and then I asked her for her name and who she worked for, and she refused that.
You were being nasty and belligerent at the time when you asked for it.
Nasty and belligerent.
You were.
How so?
Just leave it alone, Officer. You got the information that you need, sir.
Not exactly. I'm still curious if you're gonna correct this officer. So
Have a good day, sir. I've answered that.
you said 417 Salisbury.
417, no,
All right. All right. Cool. What's that? All right. And- All right, I think I got it. Mr. Johnson, you still here?
I am, yes, sir.
Do you have a number for the
Phone number?
for the state police? Yeah,
919
919
733
733
3333.
3333. That's a lot of threes. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so
Make it easier.
yeah, 919, a 7, and everything else is threes.
Yes,
All right,
everything is three.
all right, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.